I just realized we have no potatoes in the fridge. That's a shame. I was gonna use the potatoes. Oh. What for, you may ask? Well, we're reviewing an Invasion of Time. And what exactly does Invasion of have? A bunch of potatoes. Yeah. This means I can't do anything fun for this review. Should I delay this review? Should I delay it? I feel like I should delay it. Gotta do something, right? How can I best summarize the whole story? Without getting copyrighted. I'm gonna try. So let me summarize the story for you. The Doctor and this time a new companion, Leela, who is on her last story, they go to Gallifrey, I suppose, and then the Doctor is not very nicely welcomed to Gallifrey, and then they find some things happened. And then in a few episodes, they find that it's these aliens. I forgot what they're called. Let me look it up. I just checked. It looks like the aliens called Vardens, and the costume is all just like white paper, and that's it. And they add like a little spooky effect, but it hasn't aged very well. Let me show you right here. So in this episode, we get to meet a Time Lord that is gonna be a very big part of the show. Not really, but his name is Barusa. Now Barusa is a Time Lord who. He's really not good in this episode, but he becomes the main villain in future episodes for the Five Doctors. So Barusa is a character that is just there in the beginning and then just gets yelled at by the Doctor because the Doctor doesn't want to be president, but then he does, but then, it's like... And then after that, I don't know what happens. After that whole Varden situation, we just got, at the end of part 4, we got an ending of the Centaurans, where they just showed up out of nowhere. Even though I love that ending, that cliffhanger was really good. They came out of nowhere. Like, they you may ask, how did they all stand up like that? Like they look like a freaking music group session pose. And the way they look like that, why are they orange, by the way? Why is their skin orange? Last time we saw them, they were brown. Why are they orange this time? It looks weird. It's not normal. The costume looked good, but why is the Centaurans orange? Also, another thing, Leela is very obnoxious through this whole episode. K9 just there just to help the Doctor when he needs him. Leela's not very helpful. She's annoying a little bit, in my opinion. And then we have Centaurans invading the whole Gallifrey session thingy. And then the Vardens show up for like one last time, and then the Centaurans leave. I don't remember how it ended. And then the Doctor had to leave Leela and K9 at Gallifrey. But then, when the Doctor entered the TARDIS, he found a box, and he had another K9 robot. He was going to call it Mark II of K9. And then he smiles at the camera, and the episode ends just like that. With him being by himself for the rest of times with his new K9 robot, Mark II. That's where we go into season 16. That was the end of season 15. And Invasion of Time is a pretty good episode. I like it because it's a 6-part and it has Centaurans and it has like a cool cliffhanger, and the Vardens are pretty okay, but the special effects on them were not good at all. Like, I feel like 70% of this episode was not good, and then the other half was good. So as soon as the Centaurans showed up, I got invested a lot more. So for the beginning of this episode, it was really boring. Not much was happening. If there was just that, if they just stick with the Vardens, the villain, the whole time, this would be a very boring episode, especially for the season finale of season 15. So yeah, this episode is not good actually. Now I think about it, because I really just like the episode because of the Centaurans. They're really cool villains in general in Doctor Who history. And I like them. They're really cool. They have cool weapons, cool spaceships, and their authority is really cool too. Their authority power, and I like their appearances. But I'm just really I don't get why there isn't more Centaurans happening in the new Doctor Who with the 13th Doctor. I just don't know why. If we can ever make an appearance with the new Centaurans or more Centaurans, that would be great. I really want that for the next seasons of Doctor Who, the new ones. Also, I forgot to mention, this is a sequel to The Deadly Assassin, which I haven't watched. But The Deadly Assassin had the Master in it, and that was the last time we saw Gallifrey in general with the Fourth Doctor. And that was, I think that was last season. So that was the last time we saw Gallifrey, when the Master was there, and his all ugly and unpure form. And then he left with his clock TARDIS. So we just had Centaurans and these white blanket sheet monsters with very aged effects. Although the ending was good. I feel like the last 2 parts of this whole story was pretty good. The last 3 parts, maybe, actually. But here's the weird thing. I check on Google, and there's more people that watch the first 2 parts of this story than the rest of the whole episode, which I find weird. But I guess it's the finale, so you have to give it props to that, but it's not really a good finale. Sure, they leave it with Doctor leaving his 2 companions, and then just getting another K9. That's so rude. Yeah, to be honest, imagine if they replaced the new K9 voice, the Mark II, and they had like a different voice actor. That would have made something, but I bet that wouldn't have worked. Because the K9 voice, you can never replace John Leeson. You can never replace him. Never replace John Leeson. He's a great actor. Rest in peace. And then, yeah, I guess that's it. Invasion of Time is considered a pretty underrated episode by most Whovians. Pretty underrated. I'm gonna I might link some people that already did this review too, like other channels, just for the sakes of it, because I'm just curious if any other people have done this review, and also because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one doing this. So what's my review of the story? Well, if you're confused what I'm talking about, I can't really explain it. The summary, I can't summarize it. It's really hard. It'll be like, I just don't know. I don't have anything creative to do. So all my points about which episodes I liked from this serial. So in conclusion, I give this a rating of 2 out of 5, because the last 2 parts were really good. Everything else was just poop. So the last 2 parts are good because of the Centaurans, and I like those because they're my 3rd, 2nd, 4th favorite Doctor villain. I like them. They're really cool. And sure, their voice can get annoying, but I cannot, for the love of me, why are they orange? Look, I'm gonna show you an image right now. Why is it? How do you go from brown to orange? What was the reasoning behind this? They even did this for for a fact file of Lynx, which is the original Centauran. So you go from Time Warrior Centauran, that's all brown with black costumes and a metal neck, chest piece, with dirty skin and a tongue that just sticks out. I don't know why. And then after 5 years later, we have orange Centauran that has dark shades around his eyes. He has black holes around his eyes with black lipstick. Is that lipstick? That looks like paint all over his mouth. And then his whole body's orange with the goofiest ears I've ever seen. Now, we have seen some goofy Doctor ears, but that sticks out. And then after that, we just go to, just right after that, the next time we see Centaurans, they look way different. They look taller. They look exactly how they're supposed to, actually. I like the better Centauran design from the two Doctors. Why did they make them orange? This isn't even the first time either. They've done this twice. Alright, 2 out of 5. Invasion of Time. It's a good title, but they shouldn't have wasted a good title on a really mediocre episode. So that's my review of Invasion of Time. This is Hoovy Maverick, signing off. And maybe I'll do more things than just reviews, because I'm thinking of being more creative and more active. But anyway, stay tuned, and my schedule is a little messy. Just stick with it. So, see you guys later, and bye.